Hi folks, I'm winner Tashlin, and I am super excited about this review. I'm going to be reviewing my favorite sex toy of all time. That would be this, the Cobra Libre by Fun Factory. The Cobra Libre is a cockhead vibrator featuring multiple pulse patterns, multiple motors. It's waterproof. It is powerful, it is spectacular, and you can't buy them because this doesn't exist anymore. Instead, what you can buy is this. This is a Cobra Libre 2, and I have to confess, I am jealous as all hell. The Cobra Libre is, to me, incredible, and they've only made it better in the second generation. So let's talk about the Cobra Libre as a whole for a moment. The idea behind the Cobra Libre is that it is a sleeve. It's not really meant as something that you'd fuck, although I do know people who do. It's a kind of stretchy, not super stretchy, but kind of stretchy sleeve that you fit just the head of the penis to, you know, like just to like the maybe the bottom of the frenum into this, and then you've got multiple motors, very powerful, which vibrate and pulse in all sorts of different ways to stimulate different parts of the male anatomy. And the sensations you can elicit from it are incredible. If you're kinky, it's a fun thing to put on someone's cock and not let them touch it as a forced orgasm thing. It is my go-to toy if I'm traveling or I want to get off quickly, although I have edged with it too. The original Cobra Libre, my Cobra Libre, had a couple of issues. The first and foremost was that its interface was mind-numbingly frustrating. The original Cobra Libre featured touch-sensitive pads that were touch sensitive in the way that a cell phone is. And they are very easy to bump into when you're moving it. They're very easy to accidentally turn on or turn off when you're playing. I cannot tell you how many times I've been using this and I get it up to a really high vibration. Let's get it up to a good strong, and then, you know, I bump the power button and it all spins down again. I understand why they went with the touch pads. It's a really useful thing for making it waterproof, but they have surpassed themselves with the new system, which uses very responsive, really nice, solid clicking buttons you have to put a little bit of effort into, which I really enjoy. I'm very impressed. The other big issue was that the Cobra Libre 1 really, in my experience talking to people, worked best for men who were intact, men who weren't circumcised. Its motors are powerful, but they are not sort of jaw-droppingly powerful. And for many men who have less penile sensitivity due to age or whatever, it just didn't get you there. They have boosted the power quite a bit in the Cobra Libre 2. I also will confess that my Cobra Libre motors are also starting to wear out. I've had this toy since it was, really since it launched. And I think it's possible that my motors are not as strong as they once were, so this one seems stronger by comparison. But I have talked to Fun Factory and they have confirmed that yes, the motor strength has actually been improved considerably for the new generation. Things that I love about this toy, I talked some about the sensation. Fun Factory just has a gift for making toys that understand the anatomy of a person. Some of its issues that you need to be aware of, obviously it has some stretch, but it's essentially one size fits all. And as we all know, one size fits all is one size doesn't fit everyone. I have been with some partners who are, let's say, quite above average in size and girth, who couldn't really get themselves into this toy in a way that was really satisfying for them. And I myself am actually on the, let's say, low end of the penile size scale. And it doesn't actually, if I just stick my dick in it, it doesn't really hit me exactly where I'd want it to. So when I'm using it, I don't necessarily fuck it, but I do find that I have to sort of play with my positioning a little bit, move it around a little, to sort of hit different parts of my penis. I also have only recently discovered that while I tend to use it sort of with this side on the top of my penis, a lot of people turn them around so that you can get this flap sort of vibrating real strong on your frenum, which is very cool, and I feel like a moron that I didn't figure that out until I'd had it for a long time. Which tells you how satisfied I was with it the way it was working. I also find it really fun to give people a shot of alcohol in it and turn it on and make the alcohol jump around. Certainly not something that Fun Factory was planning, but making someone try to take a shot out of this thing while it's vibrating, very entertaining. So yeah, I could go on and on because, I mean, these are just, in my opinion, one of the finest toys on the market. Obviously, you're gonna pay a bit for them. They're not super cheap. I don't have the price right in front of me. I know it's in the low $100 range. I think it's like $135, somewhere like that. And it is absolutely worth the money, and a toy that you can use a lot for a very long time, however you like, and you will like it. It is just, get one of these. It's worth having. Thanks.